What's up with these? Island sequence number 1, memento obtained. First island sequence, our blessed island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences. I've never seen Ezekiel spelled that way, but I think that's what it is.
Have you seen it spelled?
With a K.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know what?
Yeah, I've never seen it with a QU.
Well, there's a lot in this game that's the British spelling.
Ezekiel. So almost all the middle letters are wrong or different. Guys over here spelling color with a U.
All that extra effort for nothing.
Hello?
Gray versus gray.
Moonlight Petal, a goddess that's an expert in terraforming, built a labyrinth in a dead star. During the Great Betrayal, she was killed in her endless city in Siberia. Siberia?
Suburbia.
Her corpse is buried deep within the Russian catacombs and guarded by custodians. Did I send you that Labyrinth comic? I don't remember if I sent it or if I just thought about it.
You know, you did send it to me.
Yeah.
Where it's like, he wants to build a labyrinth really bad, and at the end,
because famously there's the Minotaur labyrinth.
Yeah.
But it's like, contextually, you're like, why a labyrinth? They're like, there must have just been some guy who really wanted a labyrinth, and then like they saw the chance and they took it and they lived their best life.
Well, because I think the idea is that they think like the Minotaurs, they think it's too dumb to get out of the labyrinth, so they like.
Yeah.
I don't know why you just don't put them in like a big cage, you know, but I think it would be just as effective.
Well, I think it was supposed to hide. I think the idea was also that nobody would ever find him in the labyrinth or something.
Well, except for the people they put there to have him kill them.
We already have 7 of the 10. Just some satisfying little exploration and collectathoning to do. Huzzah.
See, it's important to make collectathoning satisfying. Like, that is... A lot of games get that wrong.
Oh, there's a vent. It's like, is there a snake? Where's the snake? All I could hear was the hissing and like, what does it mean?
I would have been very excited.
It's gonna get me.
Breeze with you.
There's the murder scene just across that bridge. I think it's the bridge that I got the blood on. The blood crystal from. Yeah. This time we're actually gonna go this way, finally.
Like I said, I want to. This just makes me want to go to Las Vegas, only because they have.
It's like this, but dirty.
Well, they have a lot of places that are just
Smelly.
like really pretty for no good reason.
Yeah.
Like just weird.
Just like really unnecessary buildings, like the Luxor.
They're gaudy and they serve no good purpose, but they're just there to kind of like make you feel like you're in this weird abstract place. So you'll spend money and buy drinks and have like this weird.
Yeah.
Ethereal experience.
I'm gonna lock a fast travel spot here because this is the crime scene.
That seems like a good idea.
Forbidden City. A city that was sealed off, knowing the reason was outlawed. The resistance was crushed. Whoa. It was outlawed to know. Oh, B is crouch. There it is.
Who is the government? I mean, there's the syndicate, but
the council. They're all dead now.
Whoa, this is the murder scene.
Yes, it is.
This is where Henry was found after he escaped. If I find where he started from, I can compare the timeline to the distance. This is the murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood. How could it be a clean blade? Is it the blade itself is clean, but the rest of the handle is bloody? What does she mean by that?
Maybe it's not nicked or it doesn't have anything on it.
Like clean as in like
chunks.
It's a nice blade. Like
doesn't have any chunks on it.
Starlight can run the blood.
Is that Morse code?
Doop 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 doop.
Sure.
All of the blood on here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. Presumably from the dead marshals up ahead. Wow, how did that, whoa, how does that blood happen?
Satan symbols. Or what else?
Yeah, I don't know what those ones mean, but they, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one before.
The 4 looking
and
one.
I've seen that one before.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh yeah, that's the 4 one again.
Runes or something.
Yeah. Playing a video games and they just get reused over and over again.
I mean, they probably don't mean what people use them for, but...
Whoa, each set of tiles is like in a different weird direction. Just to fuck with you. Look at this building.
first holy seal protecting the guard council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking martial guards. So it's not really a seal, it's just like a type of defense. They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence. I thought it was gonna be like holy seals, like magical barriers.
Oh,
Whoa, look at their hats.
They look like that one guy that's posed in front of where the memorial was.
Oh yeah.
So I guess he's another guard. Killed with a blade. There are ragged gashes across the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with a blade, but not a perfect one.
Uh-oh, we just talked about how perfect the blade was.
Nicks or damage to the blade probably caused the messy cuts. So it's not the murder weapon.
So by clean blade, she was referring to like the
Yeah, it's like a flawless blade or something. Symbol drawn in blood. There are symbols drawn in the blood. They are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognize.
Well, that's a good... Okay, so we got something there.
Yeah, we're getting context.
There are martial guards that form the first... Oh wait, we already read this, I think. Right? High-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack.
Sure.
They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the blood.
What the hell?
What the hell? Is this right? These aren't
The
marshals.
facts and the truth
I
are
don't-
not the same.
I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty.
Huh.
They just have everyone's blood on record.
Who's in these costumes?
What the hell is going on? Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife, so either this knife was used, or it's been set up to look like it was.
I don't like this.
They both had their throats cut. The lacerations are ragged.
I need to investigate this.
This was probably done with a damaged blade.
Sure.
Not only is the murder weapon fake, the bodies are fake. That's not what I was expecting.
So yeah, so that they matched the fake bodies with a fake murder weapon.
What the fuck is this?
There are marks drawn in the blood.
It's an entirely manufactured crime scene.
Got it.
The blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger.
The investigator is here.
Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking.
Is this a fact?
Henry-
Or a truth?
Henry has demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. This could indicate he was here.
This is weird.
Intéressant.
Somebody drew glyphs with their blood.
That sounds like fun.
That's just a fun afternoon. And also they're fake bodies.
Yeah.
Just having a normal one.
Yep. This definitely looks like you're supposed to do something. Like
Yeah,
it's better lead to something because it looks like.
What did you hide back here, guys? I bet you did. I'm just being a weirdo, apparently. Ooh, there's something down there. It's the base of the place. This is gonna be a long playthrough full of moments of me glancing at something like, oh, there's something there, and then not getting it.
Well, I mean, in your
'Cause
defense,
it's kind of like gonna be a problem if I try to get it. Suddenly these are here. Honestly, I thought I would have been back where I started by now.
I know, me too.
More sides than I thought, somehow. There's a crystal down there.
Oh, there's something.
Ooh.
This is Aiz Kiwami's apartment. The bio in Starlight for him says that he took his own life. For some reason, I thought Aiz Kiwami was going to be a woman. Unheard of for a council member.
Does Kiwami just mean like super? Or extra?
What makes you say that?
The Yakuza remakes for 1 and 2 are called Yakuza Kiwami.
Let me see. I'll look it up.
I think it's some kind of emphasis type thing or something, or rebirth, or... It might just be like something along the lines of super... like Kiwami Mario Bros.
Extreme.
Extreme, there we go.
So this
It's like an
person, this
emphasis
person's name is Aiz Extreme.
word. Eyes Extreme.
Watch them like be a person that wears glasses.
Yeah.
Was he hiding something?
We did find something.
This is like a real photo.
Yeah, it's just like a real apartment. Well, it's the least
it's
weird thing we've seen so far.
Pretty
Look at
slick apartment.
these fucking diamond posed pillows.
They definitely, yeah, that's definitely like on purpose.
I pose my pillows, and I like to have things that alternate, like these squares and these pillows.
Every day I turn them to be diamonds, and if I come home and they're not diamonds anymore, I yell at my cat.
It's because somebody broke into my house. Birth records. There are records of 2 births. The names are redacted. The births occurred a couple of years apart. The first one was 27 years ago.
Does he have children?
That's strange.
What are tampered birth records doing in the apartment of a council member that took his own life?
Oh, that was the suicide person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a big stinking clue about something.
But what?
There's 2 of them.
Ah,
Who tampered with them? Whose children were being hidden? His own. He had like children out of wedlock or
The
something.
children were his eyes. That's why they're so extreme.
So there's 2 of them.
Yeah. I guess fish statue down there?
Yeah.
Something. The
Look at
back to the crime scene.
Look at those. Are those birds flying backwards like they're saying?
Those ones I don't think are. Their wings look like they're on the front. They're moving at weird speeds though. Hey, look, birds.
Crows to symbolize the death of the island. They're here to pick at the carrion. They like all the blood here, probably. This is a
What is this,
cool
the Senate
ass
chamber?
room. This looks like a swanky mall. See, this looks like a hotel lobby. This makes me want to be rich and take a vacation, like a really frivolous vacation.
Some of these save points are really closely packed together. Keep forgetting what the buttons are. B is crouch, right bumper is jump, left bumper is run. Grotesque pyramid charms obtained. 3 holy pyramid charms. The gods, the syndicate, the citizens.
So I'm assuming we as citizens are on the very bottom.
Hexagons.
It's not columnar jointing.
Just going through each. Oh god, what a chaos area.
I wish that people took more liberties with architecture.
Fuck it.
Well, a lot of studies have found that people's happiness living where they live has a lot to do with the aesthetics of where they live, and I don't think a lot of places in America really put any focus on making that any better.
You know, I kind of thought he faced you, like a Doom, like something in Doom where everything just faces you.
Yeah.
Because like you're in a 3D environment, but everything's 2D that you fight or pick up. But no, you just go behind him and stuff. He just turns into a lion.
Well, he says he gives no fucks. It's gone.
He's great. All right. What's your deal? You ever been to space, Loved Eyes?
the investigator is here.
I always wanted to. I hear the moon's nice and quiet.
Well, strap in. Beyond that door is space.
Got it.
Is that a metaphor or something?
Not just hardcore space.
Hardcore.
This is the second holy seal. It's a rock floating through space. You know, the cosmos?
The second holy seal is behind that door?
Are you even listening? Yeah, one of the safeguards that the killer got through. You gotta find a solution to the puzzle on the plateau to get to the rest of the building.
How?
How do you know about the second seal?
I'm the killer.
It was me.
It's kind of obvious, honestly.
End the game now.
Remember all the conversations about like murder and knives?
Yeah, I know. I'm a demon after
Yeah,
all.
he's even a demon. Space has a stench. It's full of cosmic horror and existential nightmares. I can smell it.
And the puzzle.
I came to this island through a psychic corridor in space. I got a feeling for these things.
You could just solve the puzzle without any hints.
Sure, why not? Imagine you put a rock in an empty drink can. You can turn the can and feel the rock move. You can shake it and feel it. You can learn how the rock moves, and without seeing it, you can work out how to get it out of the opening, right? There's like a lack of punctuation sometimes that wouldn't fit. It's like that, but the rock is a dumb puzzle designed by someone who thinks they're more clever than they actually are. And the can is space.
So, I that's a good, like, I understand. Like, that's a good metaphor.
Yeah, if only an explanation of this caliber existed in any of Yick.
Yeah.
That was concise. It was visual.
And I
It
understand.
explained an idea.
We've all kind of been there, and I understand
Yeah.
it. So I can just feel my way through it.
No, you're not attuned. You're not from space. You can't feel the rock. Or the can. Speaking of cans.
How?
Speaking of cans.
How am I supposed to get through the puzzle then?
Are you kidding me? You're the investigation freak, aren't you? That's what everyone says, right? Investigate.
Do you think there's anyone else on the island that knows about this seal?
Someone that knows about space? The prime suspect is that Henry guy, right? If he got through here, it might be because the demon inside of him is feeling its way through.
How?
How likely is that?
Hell, I don't know. How likely is anything? If you're asking me to place a bet on it, I'd say it's a good odds a demon that came here in a psychic pathway could find their way through.
Ooh, the
Like-
investigator is here.
Like you.
Yeah, like me. But this is key. It'd need to be one that has the strength. I'm too weak. Henry's demon has got a host, though.
How?
How could Henry survive on a rock in space?
With great difficulty, I'd say. The demon inside him probably kept his body together. Stopped his organs from being sucked out of his ears. That seems like the least efficient place for the organs to escape.
Ask him if there's anything he can do. We're gonna flirt with him. Is there anything you demons can't do?
That demon's a ball of the angriest psychic energy I've ever seen. You get someone angry enough, they can do anything.
Including keeping someone alive in space?
Why not? Stop being sarcastic. The hell do you know about demons?
I don't like this.
I ran the Paradise Psycho unit.
And where's that now? Oh,
Sorry.
Roasted.
that's what I thought. By the way, I got a present for you. You're gonna need some help if you're going to space.
That's weird.
A space helmet? That's not really weird. It's actually pretty, like, standard, I think.
Figured you'd want to breathe and keep your insides in your body.
Where?
Where did you get this?
I was poking around here this morning. It was behind one of those planters. Looks like somebody else dumped it.
Sure.
Meaning someone had used it to go through the seal?
Why are you asking me? Get your investigation freak on. I added some heart stickers to it. Makes it yours, don't you think?
Oh, that's cute. Which planter did you find it behind?
The one with the statue. Never mind that. Focus on the big picture. You're about to go to space. It's a very big picture.
Oh, I love him. Have you been in there?
Are you listening? My body's too frail. I'm too weak to leave the island.
Sure.
Aren't you worried about what happens when the island ends?
How I'll blink out of existence? If I spent all my time worrying about trivial shit like that, I'd have no time to think about us.
Oh,
What the hell?
us.
Yeah. Maybe after you save this dump, you and I can take a long walk on the beach before.
I don't like this.
Let's talk about this another time, Shinji. And by another time, I mean not in this lifetime.
Whatever. I guess I'll just explode. Nailed it.
Oh, you put there's a heart
Those
stickers
little
on
yellow
it.
hearts.
That's cute. I love him.
Customized space helmet obtained. It has
I think
seen
we
better
should
days,
date him.
And it's an old model, but allows the wearer to traverse space. All you need is a helmet, obviously. No other elements. I guess it's because we're god-ish. Oop.
That's
I guess that's the statue. So
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
planter. This is where Shinji said he found the space helmet. Pink petals.
Oh.
Sure.
There aren't any flowers here, so where did they come from? Yuri wears a hat with pink flowers.
That's really sloppy of you.
Yeah, that's really
I thought
sloppy.
it was like blood or something at first. But no, those are petals.
Pink blood. Beautiful, beautiful
you've
pink
seen this
blood.
game's color.
Yes.
You never know what's going to be going on
for
around
there.
here.
Ew.
I wasn't expecting a door to actually open in this game. You notice that? Like, they never open.
Well, yeah, it'd probably take a long time to like
You always,
model the places.
You always like teleport to where it is or whatever. So having one actually swing open was like kind of startling. Look at how they're placed.
It's a lot of panels in here.
It's like somebody's like Subnautica base where they don't care about symmetry. It's very much like a handmade mess.
That's how I would do
The
it.
investigator is here.
This is a maintenance hatch for the council building.
That's weird.
Looks like it has been opened. The anti-tamper seals are cut and the grate has been pried open. You need a thin tool to open this.
Oh.
There are scrape marks going through into the access hole as well.
That's
I need
weird.
to investigate this.
Was something manhandled through here?
That reminds me, I was like, there's something I wanted to do, and then I forgot the moment we got back to the world. There we go. I'm pretty sure there was a... Yeah, audio frequency. Oh. Less frequent. Yeah, less frequent. There we go. Let's turn down the voice frequency a little bit. She's very talky.
That's weird.
That's weird. The investigator has arrived. I lived for whoever's.
What is the... Oh, but we won't hear Nani the fuck as much. Or Nani the hell.
Nani the fuck? Nani the hell? Can't believe that happened. The, oop, she's a parkour expert.
Oh, yeah.
The, Nani the hell. Yeah, it seems like every line of dialogue in the entire game is given a mood, and then a dice roll, I think, happens as to whether or not she happens to say something out loud each time. And so whatever the mood is, she just says something that fits that. But sometimes the mood was strangely selected, because we had a few instances of like,
you didn't really match
why did
too
she
well.
react that way?
It's fine.
That was a reflection. I thought I was seeing inside for a second there. I'm just...
In real life, this would be like a terrifying thing to do.
It would be completely terrifying. Video games have broken me. This is who I am now. I'll just see a weird rim around the around a building and be like, well, I gotta traverse that on foot, obviously. I don't even question it.
Well, as long as it doesn't translate into your real life and you're just like scaling buildings and stuff.
I don't do well with heights. But in video games, I don't give a fuck, except I definitely feel like a thing in my brain and gut when I jump off a really high height in a video game. Or like I have a physical reaction to it.
Have you tried any of that in your VR yet? Where you the height simulator ones that scare people?
God, I don't want to. I mean, there's that one time that the thing you played where you fall in the hands lab.
Yeah.
Sure. That was not like I was actually genuinely like the whole time I was standing on that edge, I was like nervous about the cliff.
You know, it feels very real.
I was uncomfortable. I was like, it's just an abyss here. All these buildings take longer to get around than you think they will.
Oh, sorry. My dog just made a noise. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that.
Whining at you.
She's upset because I stopped touching her.
She's needy.
She's very needy.
That's about all that's here for the most part. But we found evidence that the hatch was opened.
Well, I think if we find the thin prying tool, then that will,
yeah.
If it's in someone's house or something, that will give us suspicions about them.
And they needed space access. Why do they need the back door open if there's also a murder at the front door? I wonder.
Maybe that's how, well, no. I was gonna say they could have escaped that way, but they'd have to have someone who open it from the top and then pull them through or whatever.
Yeah.
It was open from the top.
Space! Speaking of aperture.
But maybe they came in from the top and killed somebody, and they had to make it look like they came in from the front by posing all this stuff there. I don't know why that would benefit them, but...
Space! Is there just an edge of space? Does the planet end over there?
So this is a big rock.
Oh, they're all skulls.
Oh, cool.
It's a moon covered in skulls.
And he was saying you have to move the rock?
The second holy seal. Okay.
They'll start shooting you. Oh, look at my little helmet. There's hearts on it.
Meanwhile, her skin's just exposed to space.
Yeah. I've not seen these symbols before. They might be a clue on the island. One of them was like Horus and... Okay, so there's a cobra. Oh, wait, okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, they're Egyptian, aren't they?
Yeah. There's a name for each one of those.
Osiris?
No.
No?
No, Osiris is the king of the underworld. I just know...
A pharaoh with a big erection.
Yeah, very big.
Scholar. What's it say? Bird, snake, bull, scholar. The four elements.
There's like a myth.
Ooh.
I don't know. There's a lot of myths. I guess I don't know.
Test me.
I've seen all those before. I must have made a mistake. I need you to figure out what those symbols are. There must be some clue on the island.
Maybe you hit the 4 of them in a specific order?
Horus is the one that's half bird, half person. Ra is the one that's just a bird, but I don't think that's him anyway.
Maybe that's why I thought of Horus then.
There's a specific snake that is the one that protects pharaohs by hanging out on their little hats, which is why they always have the snake on their hat. The cow is something too. That's a god that usually I think has like a sphere behind its head, and it might be anthropomorphic normally. There's also like a Greek myth where a lot of the Grecian gods come to Egypt to hide, and they all have to turn into specific animals. So there's like a lot of crossover with Greek and Egyptian mythology, because in one of the Greek myths they go over to Egypt and transform into some of their most iconic animals. I think one of them does turn into a cow, and one of them does turn into, I think, an ibis. And so
I get the feeling we don't have much to do here.
unable to locate points of interest. Well, I think because of what Shinji said, I think we are obligated to go talk to Henry, because I don't think they're gonna let us do this on our own. Despite, I don't even know what it is we're supposed to do, but we need to figure out what the symbols mean, and I think we need to talk to Henry and get his buff-ass demon to help us, because apparently our little cute little demon Shinji can't help us with this because he's frail.
Poor frail Shinji. Up there, just ripples and textures. Yeah, ideally we'd find like a sequence of the 4 of these symbols, basically. And looking around with a quick glance, I'm not really seeing a single symbol anywhere, really. So probably not that.
Well, they have like things to allow you to use them or whatever, so we probably need to find like things on the island that, like how we found the goat head, you know, like little icons that you use for each statue or something like that.
Well, this was rather dramatic and traumatic.
I really like it. It looks like the blood like started dripping down the slope, and that's why it's all stretched out like
nasty. All right, so where do we find I need to get the right sequence to solve the puzzle on the esoteric plateau. There's some obscure symbols on another planet. What the hell is going on? Why did Ice Kiwami have 2 birth records with redacted names on them? Potential leads. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Why is there a damaged grate at the council penthouse? How was it opened? Is there any evidence in the area? Akiko carries a sword. If it has seen some use, it will have the kind of damage that would cause ragged wounds.
Akiko. We haven't ran into Akiko yet. That's the one that has the necklace too.
Yep, Grand Marshal Akiko.
And then so
this is Henry Division.
Yeah, we need to talk to Henry. We need to talk to Akiko.
A citizen
we need to talk to everyone,
Rena
really.
Division 27 years ago. Father unknown.
Oh, well.
Possessed by a demon.
Why would they say that?
Currently incarcerated in the distillation cell, accessible from the South Beach.
Why would they say his father's unknown? He's that guy's kid.
That guy's kid.
And it's 27 years ago. Yeah, that's him. Found it, figured it out. The birth records were 27 years ago, a couple years apart. Why would they bother mentioning that his father's unknown? That's a weird thing to mention.
Yeah, so that was this guy, I think.
And he's the one that
Yuri Knight.
He's the one that fucking ruined everything, Henry Division. So he probably doesn't want his kid.
So Henry Division is Yuri Knight's son, or Yuri Knight knows who it is.
No, the guy that killed himself. Not Yuri Knight, the guy that killed himself.
Kiwami. Yeah.
It's Aiz Kiwami's kid, and he probably killed himself because his son ruined everything.
Shit.
So, but there's 2 birth records. So who else is 27 years old? That's their sibling. They probably don't know it.
We're given a vague number. Several years ago, they killed themselves.
Well,
several so specific.
Several years ago, but 27 years ago is what the birth records were, and I remember that because I'm 27 years old.
There's more than one of the night icons. Now that I'm seeing it with the dragon hats.
Oh yeah. See, I guess they're just
over there.
Random NPCs you can just
Another
talk
one
to.
over there. Is that Henry Division next to Akiko? Are they together, maybe?
Well, maybe one's like 800 meters away, and the one's 600. They just are in the same general
I just
direction.
can't see it very well. It's like gray on the right side. Is it the same color? Yeah, that's probably him, huh? Nothing else looks gray like that out of the icons. Yeah, I think that's him. Okay. So we're trying to find him next, but I can't fucking see him anywhere.
Yeah, you don't see him anywhere else.
Yeah. Whoop! My brains. Okay, we're fine.
So nonchalant.
Hello. Mine. Blood crystal obtained. What is up with the lion statues everywhere?
And antelopes, and it's all their weird gods.
There's
and
a giant fish statue.
Gods
With
and
a skull in its mouth.
astronomy signs, and
They keep having skulls in their mouths. Animals with human skulls in their mouths.
good. Good. It shows that they've won.
Hello, octopus.
It's obviously
Pretending to be
a
a shrub.
squid. He's gonna grab you and drag you underneath. Oh, I love, it's beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you love it?
What horror have you wrought? The horrors. Scuff, 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 scuff. Island sequence 4, memento obtained. Fourth island sequence, we understand. Communing with the gods lets the alien devils in. They wrought our island to condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey the law. So it took them to the fourth sequence to realize that the demons were doing it. That's my interpretation, at least.
Why is it like?
I don't know if I can reach that.
Why does talking to
Maybe it's
gods make alien demons appear? Because they're one and the same.
Oh my god. Literally.
Probably.
I made it. I'm afraid to go. You might be able to just walk straight across, but I'm afraid.
Yeah, you don't. We haven't proven this yet, so best not to risk it.
And you can't tell how deep it is because other deep water took me out that one time.
You also don't know exactly where you'll show up if you do
Exactly.
that. Because we showed up really far away last time.
Yep. Ballsy. Ballsy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Council building. Oh, we're back here.
Okay.
It's chill.
It must just be like the nearest payphone.
Yeah, but somehow the nearest one was across the planet last time.
Yeah.
Hat. Hat.
Huh? What's? Why? Okay. Cool.
just a sink or something. Back to the garden from before. Sequence 2. A dreadful time. We learn of the demons and the stars, and they come for us.
So the demons, we learned about the demons in the second island, but we learned that the talking to gods brings demons in the fourth iteration. We've established a connection.
Silent Goat. The first god of humanity that humanity had contact with. He gifted his powers to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Grand Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences.
So maybe the Great Betrayal is when we tortured him, and he forgives us anyway and allows us to make islands with his powers.
The god crying grudge.
But that is him. That's the one that we made cry.
The only god we managed to rescue after the Grand Betrayal. He's on the island somewhere. Resting inside of pyramids, apparently.
I don't think that was the one. Oh, that is the one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them seem to do that.
Oh, we can do the nightmare interface now? Oh.
These nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They're normally set up to see who has passed through a door or accessed the system.
Got it.
If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Alright, Starlight, let's get to work.
Help me out here, buddy.
Okay, so we need the third one. Right? This is the ear.
Yeah.
And then we need the two little baby horns, which are the first one on the bottom left those two. Yeah, that one and then the other one. The two to the left. And
this is
then
interesting.
can they be turned around? The second one.
Guess we don't have any of those yet. We just have goat.
The second one and the sixth one.
There we go. Now we need skull.
Mm-hmm. And we got two horns, and so it'd be the fourth one.
They're all curvy.
And the which one is the other one?
Got it.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so it'll be like the same. The ear, which is the third one.
Is this entirely the same one again?
Yeah. And then the one first bottom, third bottom.
This one.
Oh, this one has longer horns.
Curvy horns.
So we got the face there.
This is so weird.
And we got the. Could it? Well, no. I guess it might still have to be the one you use for the human skull. Yeah, it is, because the horns are actually the same. They just use the same horns.
Yeah.
And then the fourth one.
Like it's like a little ambiguous. They're a little weird looking.
Yeah.
These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have to come through here. Let's see. Architect Carmelina left the HQ early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic. Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself.
And yet he didn't get here. So he came through space.
But that's why he came through the hatch on the top. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell?
And who brought him here? Who's been up to some... How old is my... this is my arms fountain full of arms.
I really like that.
Fantastic crystallized tear necklace obtained. Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others in an attempt to pan for them. Whoa.
You torture tears out of people to make necklaces?
That's alarming.
Getting saved.
We're on our way. Only 600 meters to go.
Yeah.
Is there somebody standing there?
It does look like something.
It's a Spookman's ghost.
What the fuck is this? Searching ghosts.
What the fuck? Are you here to take me away?
Confused. Where would I want to take you?
To the ritual.
Are you a citizen?
Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost.
You're still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island. Why?
Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice.
He was slaughtered for the gods.
I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost.
And what was that?
A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together.
So your first year?
It's got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. I was almost wondering, like, what if this is the craftsman? When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago.
So you were out looking for the stone?
Yeah, no, because they have a completely different story of how they died.
Yeah.
Yes. I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded. I begged. I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie.
And how do you feel now?
The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me?
Accept the mission. It's a side quest.
Investigate this.
I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. That makes me great at finding things, except it doesn't really.
I'm a Hufflepuff. Thank you. Look around the park between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I sat on a beach there.
Bench there.
Bench there. Literally died for the stone. Here it is. Whatever it was. Splendid pamphlet. A pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to Gregory Complex. Gregory Complex? The Syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago.
The broken timelines.
The sacrifice will be remembered.
You've got such a Gregory complex.
You got such a Gregory Complex. This is why nobody wants. You're such a Capricorn.
That's weird.
Is this the end of the Syndicate?
Thinking out loud, Love Dies? How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate.
Alright.
Every time. My god. Best character.
You can't hide from me.
I learned how to crouch earlier. Haha.
Now I can explore extra
Everything.
things.
No one can defeat me and my newly found crouch
Look,
button.
there's that guy.
Oh hey, yeah, that's Yuri. That's him. He looks like such an asshole.
He does.
He's
He's got the. Remember, he's the one with the pink flowers, so he's the one with the flowers at the place.
He's also. Oh,
He's wearing a JoJo's ass outfit.
Yeah, he's also got a fucking earpiece, which just makes him look like more of an asshole. That's like it's just his expression in the earpiece that makes him look like an asshole. Ooh. These are marginal rewards at best, and yet I cannot stop getting them.
It's addicting.
It's just like playing the Banjo-Kazoo's. Let's talk to this guy while we're here, I think.
Yeah, and I think we should start talking to people.
Also, our goal's just so far away.
Investigation freak.
Got it.
I don't believe we've ever met before.
Yuri, Knight, secretary to the architect, and the fairy woman's handler.
Handler.
Born in the marble chambers on island sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. Yuri is new to the Syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks. I can't believe in our darkest hour that Judge called on you.
Snide. You're a charmer.
Freak.
Asshole.
I'm not here to make friends freak.
Make friends freak. I'm not here to make my friends freak.
This whole script needs more commas.
I'm not here to make
I
friends,
don't think it
comma,
has
freak.
any commas actually.
Yeah.
Anywhere, and they need them sometimes. I'm not here to make friends, freak.
Evidently.
Don't make me laugh.
I don't like sarcasm, freak. See, there it is.
That is weird. He should, yeah. He has like a Mozambique accent.
Yeah.
I like it. I understand that your secretary to architect, that name always fucks me up, Carmelina, and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties.
Worthless.
Did you manage to deduce that?
Let's keep with the snide, because he's pissing me off. I think I'm making a few other deductions about you as it happens.
What?
And what might those be?
I was raised better than that.
Freak.
Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you back.
You broke free, did you?
Worthless.
My parents were cowards. I'm not. It's not a big mystery to solve.
What do you want, freak?
He's rude.
He's really mean, yeah. Let's get to business. What do you want, freak?
I understand
Time
that.
cannot hide.
I understand that that's our nickname, but he's definitely not using it like that.
I don't think he is, no.
No mention of grieving for our loss.
Don't make me laugh.
Grieving is a sign of weakness.
Insufferable.
I said let's get to business. Stop dragging this out. Hello. Let's hang out.
He doesn't seem like he likes
He's
us.
my best friend. Case files.
What is case files? Oh, so you just ask him.
Suspicions.
Where do we start?
These are really elaborate menus.
Well, then also it's like, I don't know what these imply.
Ask about Henry?
Sure, let's ask about Henry. Do you believe Henry did this?
What an insufferable question.
Yes.
Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody.
No suspicions of anyone else?
The islands are full of schemers, you know that.
Let's ask about your suspicions. Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone?
What?
What?
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Yuri?
You got nothing on
A
me.
killer is in a cell waiting to be executed.
I don't like this.
Let's say he isn't the killer.
He is.
I'm glad to be back.
It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has motive?
Nonsense.
Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate Crimson.
You gave that name up pretty easily.
Don't be snide with
I've had my
me.
suspicions for a while.
Why?
Cause she's a goat.
Something sits wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too smug.
What is being? Is it because
I don't
she's an
know.
animal? Did she get
maybe-
turned into
I
a?
wonder if- yeah, is that what that means?
She might be like a half god because she's an animal,
Maybe.
and all the animal, like a lot of the gods seem to be like animal
Like
things.
a demigod.
Yeah, like a demigod.
A semigod.
That's different connotations. That seems tenuous.
The investigation.
You're the investigation freak. Investigate. He seems nice. Let's see. There's a lot here. Let's see. Henry's demonic possession, the second holy seal. Ask about, because that's the location his pedals were at. The space helmet. There it is.
Ever want a space helmet, Yuri?
Why would I wear a space helmet?
To get through the second seal.
Never been through it, freak.
Crime is repulsive.
A space helmet was discovered surrounded by pink petals that look like they came from your hat.
That is the most tenuous thing I've ever heard, freak. You're grasping at straws. That's incredibly untenuous, actually.
Yeah, no. What do you know about the second holy seal?
We don't know about the seals, freak. That's the point.
Rude.
And yet I seem to know so many of them, apparently. Weren't the guards the first seal? So the guards were the first, and that gate was the second.
We don't. The third one's the mystery.
Yeah, but we're quickly getting a lot of them from the very beginning. Crimson's motive.
Tell me about Crimson.
Insufferable.
That traitorous idol.
What the hell?
Yeah, because she's a goat.
Yeah.
Traitorous.
She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate.
Well, you're worried? You worried she's got something on you?
Don't make me laugh.
Has she got a motive for killing the council?
She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy about people knowing.
Like she was screwing around with that KHX guy.
She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons. If the next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier.
So she used to be a warrior.
Huh.
Let's pry. You sure this isn't just about her blessing?
What about it?
You're jealous.
Pathetic.
Your deductive skills have let you down, freak.
I don't think they have.
Where were you last night?
Where?
Where were you last night?
I was directing the ferry woman all night.
Oh, so you have to go like talk to our friend Lydia. From where?
Here in the celebratory gardens.
Ah,
You often work in the gardens?
My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending.
Any proof?
What a cool sentence.
Yeah, that is cool.
No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ.
No, so that's a vague, like, his alibi's kind of loose.
crime cannot hide.
Give me your phone, Yuri.
What?
I need to verify your location last night. If you've been making calls with it, you would have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia.
I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it.
Let's be apologetic. I feel like he's not gonna work with us if we're. I don't know if
I don't
like.
think it's gonna work with us in general.
I don't know if this game like if it matters if I'm rude to him or not.
Might.
Because apparently we can hang out. So.
Not well, maybe.
Let's just do not. Okay, we'll be irritated then, because fuck him. He's an asshole.
Got it.
Not until I finish my important work, you don't. I have jurisdiction here. I'm the investigator judge called on. You're obliged to assist my investigation, or I'll haul you in front of judge for obstruction. If you don't give me your phone, I will also assume that you have something to hide.
What business is it?
Fine,
of yours?
whatever.
I guess that actually got us something.
Hey. You had to push him.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Just do what you need to do and bring it back.
I just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. Then you can have it back after the trial. That's a long time, probably. Take your phone for like a week.
Yeah, I guess we just exhaust these.
Yeah. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? That name's a mouthful.
He hasn't been seen for a few days. Probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't he?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island?
I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the holy fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
That's strange.
No concern or empathy.
What do you want from me? I can't care about everybody. It's exhausting. His face is just so fucking smug.
Yeah, and you just want to punch him. See, I feel like he's not gonna be the person responsible because we're gonna want him to be the person responsible because he's an asshole, but it's not gonna be him because it's too obvious. Unfortunately.
It'd also be incredible if it was just the first person we talked to.
Well, at this point, we could talk to anybody first because they're all just in different directions. Have you ever visited the library vaults?
From time to time.
Oh wait, he was the one that like had all the logs in the library, huh?
Yeah.
Ask him a question. I feel like questions lead to more. For work or for personal use?
Insufferable.
What does it matter?
I'm chasing some leads. The vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council.
It also contains other books. I am the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and texts for her work.
So you didn't take books on demonology?
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak?
You bastard.
We did not push hard enough.
Fine, I'll just be mean to him every
I
time.
wonder if that other option was more of a push. Yeah, 'cause she's like, "Don't be coy," because we already know. He's like trying to act like he's trying to act like there's no pretense for why we would ask that question. Who killed the Holy Seal's marshals?
Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council building?
I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. Well, hang out. Probably not.
What happens if you hang out?
I guess we can find out.
Got time to chat, Yuri.
What do you want, freak?
You weren't part of the syndicate before I was exiled.
What?
Is it a statement or a question?
Explain use of language. Sometimes people use statements, but raise their annotation at the end to indicate a question.
Sometimes people are insufferable.
What's your history with the syndicate?
Worthless.
I was born to low-ranking syndicate members. barely footnotes in our history. They say children naturally rebel against their parents. I am evidence. They were content to wallow in obscurity. For now I am secretary to the architect.
How did...
No, thank you.
Sorry.
I'm not interested in talking with you about myself anymore. Goodbye, freak.
This has been delightful.
Goodbye, Yuri.
Your relationship increased.
Oh, cool.
Was it though? Come back later. Ah, you like grind relationships in this game. Or try.
Can we get with anybody?
Yeah, surprise. It's another dating simulator.
Yay! May you see through a million eyes.
And may you reach the moon. Freak.
Freak.
Wow, he's so nice. We'll hang out with him every day. My best friend.
I don't want him to like me. I don't like him.
No, we're perfectly capable of making him not like us. It's a skill.
He seems more natural.
Yeah. Hello. I do kind of wonder where he dropped his shit.
I mean, isn't that one little area just the gardens? Like...
Who?
What?
He said he dropped it somewhere between the citizens' apartments and the syndicate apartments, I think it said.
Oh, I thought he said in the gardens. Maybe I got that wrong.
It's Yuri that was all garden centric. Not the ghost.
I don't think you can make that. You have to use the stairs like a normal
Yeah,
human being.
I don't think it's gonna work out great.
Oh, wait. Oh, the stairs only lead down.
Distressing gap.
Yeah, that's not very sound.
Climate. Citizen apartments.
Oh, maybe it's down here.
You just dropped it down. This thing.
It's like in the water, like in the grate. What? Oh, there we go.
Hello.
It's like in here. It's like, why?
I like to put skulls on things.
It's a good warning,
They
you know.
seem cool. Ah, everything's cooperative right now. Oh, that's the ladder. That seems dangerous. Unless you can walk in that water? Is it that shallow?
I mean, I don't know why they'd have a ladder if you couldn't, I guess.
It's electronically locked. I need to find the power switch for it.
Well, it's
I
leading
wonder where
up
it might
there.
be.
Game logic.
There might be a few subtle clues as to where it is located. Hey!
Hey,
First try.
parkour. I wonder if you're supposed to go up that way, or if they have like an actual way for you.
Oh, I have no idea, yeah. But it worked. Oh, Akiko.
She reached us.
Yeah.
Love's eyes. We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary.
Oh, am I getting closer to her? Is that why she's calling us?
Perhaps. Belligerent or sassy? Oh, I want to.
She is not a diplomatic person.
Let's be sassy. A suspect which escaped on your watch and possibly murdered the entire council.
Nenorosito.
Nenorecito. Maybe the disgraced Grand Marshal can work with the disgraced investigator. Investigator. Taki Naibi Dingira.
What?
Blah 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 blah.
What? What did she say?
We have a suspect that was found with a murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here. Nenorosito?
Nenorosito.
Nenorosito.
I'm curious.
Let's figure out what that means.
Oh, yeah. Just means freak.
It might.
Nenorosito. Romanian.
All right.
Bitch.
Oh, nice.
It's just a longer way of saying bitch.
Nenorosito. I'll have to remember that.
She's Romanian. Okay.
Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the holy seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator.
People love us in this universe.
I hope this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Switching back between accents. is
Yeah,
hard.
it's a struggle.
Inhibitor sedation. Danipite.
Just guess, yeah.
Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again.
I have like no idea what Romanian sounds like, honestly.
I don't either. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across the prison is on the south beach. Thanks. Goodbye, Nino Rosito.
Hello.
Yeah, there was a thing back there.
Yeah, you can hear something.
No, I saw it. It's
Oh,
okay.
I looked at it. Oh, yeah. I looked down. Descriptive River Power Station schedule obtained. The work schedule for the River Power Station. This station helps distribute energy from the reality folding drive.
All right.
Ah, reality
Of
folding.
course.
I guess that's how they do all the crazy generation shit. So many crystals. Too many crystals.
Too many crystals.
Guess this is the correct way up
There
here.
are to
For
find
losers.
too many crystals.
The path for losers.
that Keith leaves
who are
behind.
losers.
Yeah, that was the way you're supposed to go. Neno
For
Rosito.
Oh, there's a save point. We're on the verge of needing one of these. There we go. It's almost time to eat.
Hooray!
Or we hunger.
I like staying alive.
Loser. Absurd message stones obtained. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life. Oh my god.
What are we? Are we not a citizen?
No, because I think we're some sort of immortal. They don't.
Wow, we have no respect for the normal people
those
that
like
live here.
3,000 humans apparently. They go to a slaughter ritual.
Well, you don't.
It's
you
really
don't.
fucking
yeah,
horrifying. They
you don't-
have no next life, but they apparently could be ghosts.
So they make another island. So they probably have to kill everyone on the island because they probably can't transport all of them.
Do you think they slaughter everyone on the island to make the next island?
Or they slaughter
That's
them
part of the process?
because the island's gonna die anyway.
Maybe. It's
And
really horrifying.
there may be select important individuals get like ferried over by the ferry through the time warp.
They slaughter the children and then call their message crystals absurd.
It's like Lydia.
Just seems rude.
Lydia ferries people. So it is like a ferry, like a boat in a way, where she gets people to the next island. Maybe not a ferry literally, but at least metaphorically.
Oopsie.
And she ferries the important people, but doesn't ferry
another
the
one of these
citizens.
guys.
And the citizens just all get massacred before the next island shows
All
up.
around. We're about to stop, so I'm like, oh god, I gotta get back to the electric door. Or I forget that I opened it.
Neno Rosito. I'm gonna try to remember that.
Yeah.
I like
this
it.
scratches my exploration itch so bad.
Like that thing
I
that we
just,
just,
like,
that big sphere. What
Yeah,
was
just,
it?
like,
You have to wait
no,
till
we'll-
next time.
We'll find out later. There's just so much stuff around here. I'm like, oh, where am I now? Oh, what's this? What's this? Du-du-du-du-du-du. What's this? What's this? Du-du-du-du-du. Okay. Turn on.
What?
I just turn the power back on, but from the inside. Oh, it's just a song unlock. There we go. Oops.
Oh, damn it. That's okay.
What was the song called?
I really like the song descriptions.
Last Dance, I think. Shit, we'll never get it again, will we?
Oh,
Shit,
no.
I fucked up.
Somebody.
It's fine. I think they're at the door, though. Good night, everybody.
Good night.